Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back on the field that I was on last week and I'm joined by a very special guest, Gary over from XP. How you doing, mate?
All right, hello everyone. Yeah, it's going to be a challenge today. We've got a pasture field, everything's going to be deep I should imagine, and we've got some power lines running right through the middle of it. So what are your plans for today?
I think we're going to hit it hard. We came on this field next week. If you haven't already seen next week's video, go check that out afterwards. And we did have some amazing finds. I had a beautiful Edward I hammered coin. We had a beautiful Italian prisoner of war silver tag, which was a very significant find. So go check that video out afterwards. But I think we're going to have a good day. We did have lots of coins last time, even though they were all quite deep. They were quite easy to get. So hopefully we're going to get loads of old coins, maybe some hammers, and I'm looking for some early milled silver. That's what I want today.
Well, hopefully we haven't brought the curse of the camera with us, because just recently, every time I've been out, it's been turn the camera off, you find stuff. But hopefully I haven't put this bad luck onto you guys.
I'm sure you haven't, mate. Right, enough talking. I'm very excited for today. Let's get going. Lovely signal there, everybody. 85, 86. Very clean, not too loud, not too quiet. This one definitely should be a coin. I'm gonna do a little live dig because I got a good feeling about this one. I have already had a coin, but it was very, very beat. It was actually 5 minutes in to me starting, but it was a George V penny. If this one's a coin or something good, and I get it on the closer camera, then I'll show you the one that I already found. But there's lots of signals. As I said in the intro, there's loads of signals in this field and lots of coins. And I'm very close to the area where I had the hammered last week. I think it must have literally been, I don't know, maybe 5 meters squared around me. It was very, very close. So good sign. Still in the bottom of the hole. Nice bit of depth. Right, just down here. Right, just there. Come on, let's flick out a nice coin. Hopefully a silver, but hopefully a hammered. But I'd take a nice coin, nice copper coin. Oh, I can see it. Is it a coin or is it a button? Oh, it looks like it's going to be a coin. Looks quite bent though, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a coin. Right, let's get this on the closer camera. What a great start. Oh, I think it's going to be very blank. Definitely a coin. But yeah, very, very blank. Not much detail on there. But look, that was the one I had earlier. You can see, big old penny. And you can just make out George V there facing left. You can kind of see his chin there. But again, very corroded. But you never know. If I give him a better clean up at home, hopefully that one will have some detail on. But that's a very, very good start. Where there's loads of coins like that, I'm telling you, there's going to be some early milled silver. Let's keep going. Another wicked signal there. 83, 84. Really clean. Been detecting probably, I don't know, hour and a half. Had a couple bits, couple old musket balls, buttons, but nothing out of the blue yet. I did have another coin actually just now. It was a really bad signal though. That's why I didn't film it. It was a 77, which is decent, but it was so scratchy. But it turned out to be just an old crusty coin, nothing on it that I can see just now, just yet. But still, I couldn't believe that. It shows you just got to dig the scratchy signals. But I mean, that is not a scratchy signal. That's a very good one. Right, let's dig it out and get it on the closer camera. As you can see, it wasn't as deep as we thought. And I think the reason it gave such a good but small signal was because it's quite shallow, but it was something small. But I thought it was going to be a little musket ball. Is it? Oh, I don't know. No, it doesn't look too round. That side's quite flat. And there's a little hole in it. But it might be some sort of button. There might be a little shank in the middle there. Or maybe a little weight or something. I don't know. Oh, goodness me. Well, it might have been a musket ball, but just, I don't know, a hole in it. But then it just does look a bit too flat up there. But I don't know. It's definitely something old. Cool. At least it's not, you know, modern junk, which is good. Next little signal here. Really nice one. It's a 92, a 93, something like that. Gonna have lunch in about 30 minutes or so. And I couldn't actually see it when I was checking where it was earlier, but I think I can actually see it now. I can see a little rim. And I believe it's going to be a coin just there. Oh, hopefully it's a nice one. Right, I'm going to get it on the closer camera for you all. Just there. I'm hoping there's going to be some nice detail on it. Oh, looks like there might be some detail. We might be in luck. Straight away I can already tell what type of coin it is. Sorry if you can hear all the sheep. They are very, very noisy. Oh yeah, 100%. A little bit of detail on there. You can kind of just make out the small head of George III. You can see the top of his head there and his nose. So this type of coin, this exact George III halfpenny, would have been dated between 1806 and 1807. I'm not going to clean it up for you now, just give it a light spray because, you know, there's not too much on there. But you never know, if I give it a bit more of a scrub at home, then maybe we'll be able to get an exact date. But that is a nice find. I'm happy with that. Another lovely signal here, not as high pitch as the last one, but a 76, so nice and clean. Hopefully this one's going to be good. As I said earlier, I'm going to have lunch in about 10 or so minutes. But hopefully we can get something lovely before lunch. A bit of silver before lunch. Oh, it's really stony down there. All right, come. Oh no, what is that? Oh, it's 2 bits of it. Oh, I don't know, it's some sort of little copper, I don't know, machinery mount. But it's not old though. It's not old. Goodness me, that is very, very annoying, but never mind. On to the next. Right, everybody, we just had a little bit of lunch and we're wondering what to do next. Because the morning, it was alright. I think we had 3-4 coins between us, but
it's not gone to plan though, has it?
No, it hasn't gone to plan. But what we're going to do, I think we're going to head down the field, so to where I had my hammered last video, around that area. And then if not, we're going to hop the fence and go over to the little smaller field, the other side of the footpath, which the sheep were in last week. It's still a bit long, but we haven't been in there. It's a new area, you never know. There could be loads of stuff. So we're going to try that, and then if it is still quiet, we might head over to another field where we have had lots of hammereds, early milled silver, stuff like that on the other side of the farm. But hopefully this afternoon will be more active. I do want some silver.
I'm telling you, it's the curse of the camera. I'm telling you.
I can't think like that. Got to keep positive.
Just saying.
Right, let's get out there. Got a bit of an interesting signal here, guys. If I put my mic closer. Don't even know if you can hear that. It's quite a quiet one. It's not really giving me any numbers. It's a little scratch, little squeak. Let's see what your machine gives, Gary. Have a okay. Give a swing over that. What numbers you getting there, mate?
65.
65. So you're getting a lot more. So you are definitely picking it up deeper.
6509. It's jumping around a little bit, but.
Where'd you dig it?
Yeah. What I'd do, I'd hit the pinpoint button and see if it was quiet in pinpoint.
Let's have a look.
Now hit it again. It's disappeared pretty much.
Bit.
Okay.
Did you dig it?
I'd dig it. I'd say it was small rather than deep, but that's just a guess.
Let's give it a dig then.
6 inches.
Right, everybody, just dug it out. I think it's probably about 8 inches, 6 inches, something like that. And it's now in the mud. And it's giving me a 63.
Sounds
61.
Better, sounds good now.
Sounds clean. That could easily be a little hammered or something decent. I'm hoping for a little hammer. That would be amazing. It's just down here. Oh no, it's that, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's that. Oh, it's a bit of lead. It's very annoying. But that started off as a very, very small signal. And you can see it's improved and it's become a pretty decent sized bit of lead. So it just shows you got to dig those little signals, because it could have been hammered easily.
Wah,
right.
Wah, wah.
Good signal there, everybody. We just hopped over the fence. I say fence, it's just the electric wire. It's not electric, luckily. Just walked over, across the little footpath, and we're into the field that I said we might go in earlier. The grass is quite long in here, but I mean, you can still get down even if you lose a couple inches. I decided to experiment. You never know, there might be a few coins in here. And this one, hopefully, will be a coin. It's a 92, but it's quite quiet. I'm not getting it very clean, but I think it's because of all this long grass. It's quite thick underneath. So I'm going to dig it out, and hopefully it's going to improve nice and clean, and it'll be my first silver coin of the day and from this field ever. Just down there, I'm going to get my knife in there, and hopefully we're going to flick out a nice coin. That was close. Oh, look at that. We've got a coin. Let's hope I didn't scratch it. No, it's all good. Right, it does look a little bit crusty, but I will give it a clean up off camera though, of course, because you never know. We have changed field. There might be more detail on the coins over here. I'll clean it up and I'll come back to you. Nice, good start. There you go. We do have a little bit of detail. You can just make out Britannia there, seated. Then on the other side, one of the very common coins that you get, a George III halfpenny, either dated 1806 or 1807, and this one has turned out to be 1807. You can kind of make out the date. You can see the O there, and then there is a 7. So yeah, good that you can kind of just make out the date. It's always good to get on with a bit of detail on, always better than just a blank disc of nothingness. But that is a very good start. Literally just walked onto this field, been here about 2 minutes. Awesome, love to see it.
Well, I'm going to have to make a move. It's the football tonight. England are playing. I've
Yes.
got to get a barbecue ready. So it's only a short visit from me, but I wish you guys the best of luck.
Yes, thanks for coming,
Hope
mate.
you
I
find
hope you enjoyed
something.
it. Yes.
Hope you find something.
So do I.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yes. Goodbye from Gary, but don't worry, I'll still be here for the next kind of few hours, and hopefully we're going to get some silver. I want a hammered or an early milled silver. I've got a good feeling. Right, let's keep detecting.
Keep going, keep going.
My dad has just gone and found a lead cow. Well, the cow's head, not the rest of the body, but that is very cool. You can see the remnants of some paint there. His horns are a bit broken off, but it's definitely a little cow, which is quite cool. Probably Victorian, little child's toy. That's really cool. We've had quite a few farm animals now made out of lead. We've had a chicken, we've had another cow, we've had a horse, we've had a soldier as well. It's not really an animal, but oh, that's a cool little find. Not too old, but still, it's cool. It's different. Just changed field, everybody. We are on one of the fields that we've done a few times, but one of the ones we've changed, we've come over the roadside where we've had probably a lot more higher concentration of finds, especially hammers. We come on one of the fields. We haven't done as much as some of the others. We call it the police field because there's an old house up there that used to be a police house. You can probably see it in the background there. We've actually had a few things relating to the police house before, which is quite cool. But we have also had Elizabeth I hammers, Charles II milled silvers, so it's a very good field. And I think I've got a coin here. It's an amazing signal. I say amazing. It started off quite scratchy, but it has improved a lot now. It's very deep, so I'm going to get on the closest to the camera, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a coin. I'll be quite upset if it isn't. Just down here, right there. I'm literally right on it. So hopefully we're going to flick out a nice coin. Oh, is it that? Oh my, oh, look at that. Oh, it's a huge lead weight, I think. Look at that, absolute beast. Oh, that is huge. Look, oh, I think I just caught it there. Whoops. But that is an absolute chunk of lead. Right, I'm going to get that cleaned up and hopefully there might be some markings on there. But that is a nice find. Wow, look at that. Sadly, there's no markings on there, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be an old lead market weight. Sorry if it's really loud, we're right next to the busy road. But I'm pretty sure these big weights big weights were used in markets. Especially the round ones. You can easily see that sat on top of a scale. We still have kind of weights nowadays that are this kind of shape, but obviously not as crude. But that's a great find. It's very crudely made, as you can see. It's definitely had lots of wear. It's not perfectly circular anymore. There's like chips out of it. But that is a really, really cool find. I'd say probably maybe 1500s. I'm not an expert on lead weights, but if you know the kind of closer date, if I've got it wrong, please leave it in the comments. But that's a proper chunk of lead. Where there's finds like that, we know there's going to be more hammers that have already come out of this field. And there's another coin for my dad this time. I think he's got a big old penny. I think it's going to be a Queen Victoria. Yeah, definitely. A bit more detail on this one. There we go. It's quite hard to see when it's wet. There you go. You can just about make out Victoria there, and then Britannia on that side, with the dates 18. What was it, 84? No, it looks like 64, I think. I'm not going to clean it up for you now because we haven't got probably an hour and a half left, so I'm not going to waste time cleaning it up. I'll clean all the other coins up at home as well. But that is a nice find. Good that it's got some detail on. Next signal here, nice, clean, 93 it was, very loud. I've got a bad feeling it's going to be a big bit of junk, but it still could easily be a big old copper coin or maybe even a silver coin. I'm going to get it on the closer camera just in case it is. I decided to not film myself live digging it because there is an ant's nest here and I don't really want to get bitten because they're absolutely everywhere. But I've just flicked it out and that's the trouble digging scratchy signals. It can be bits of iron. I don't think it's a buckle, it's just like a little, it's an onion ring, bit of junk. And we're going to call it there for the day. It was a good day. I mean, it wasn't the best that we've had recently, but I mean, it does just show metal detecting's weird because that field we went on last week, we had so many finds. Go check that video out again if you haven't already. That was an amazing day. We went back on there, still had a few coins, but it was just a different field. It's quite crazy. Then we went over the road, had a couple of other interesting bits, but nothing too special. But I think that is a proper day of real metal detecting because the last videos we've been going on some amazing fields, having hammers pretty much every week and loads of amazing stuff. But that's just a kind of set back to reality, a normal old day with not that many special finds, but it still was a great day out. We're going to head home now, clean everything up, and of course watch the England game. That's tonight, England v Spain final. Are we going to bring it home? That's the question. And there we have it. Thank you very much for watching that video, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed it. That there is really an example of a real day of metal detecting. There wasn't many finds. There was quite a few old coins, but nothing too much on them. That's why I didn't do a roundup today. But as you can see there, I wanted to touch on that beautiful find that our mate had last week on the same field we were detecting on. If you haven't already seen the video, again, go check it out after this. It was a very significant find. An Italian prisoner of war badge tag sort of thing. I'm trying to do some research on it and I will definitely be getting a full video out soon as possible on it, and hopefully I'm going to be able to date it back to the exact kind of, I say, time period, kind of where it originated from and, you know, stuff like that. But I haven't got any more information to tell you all just yet. I'm going to be putting updates on my Instagram, also shorter videos on YouTube. But do stay in tune for that because it's a very, very significant find. But enough talking. I'm going out next week on a very, very good set of fields. It's on a club dig and it's on a bunch of fields that have been done quite a few times. We've had some amazing Roman, hammered, Saxon coins, brooches, artifacts. I think next week's going to be amazing. But enough talking. I'll see you all on the next.